Hello everyone. So this video is for class 8 student and we are starting with chapter rational numbers, and I am assuming that you know everything about basics till class 7. So I'm starting from class 8. So first of all, what is a rational number? What is a rational number? So any number in form of p by q where q is not equal to 0 is a rational number. For example, 2 by 3, 5 by 6, minus 9 by 11, etc., etc. You can, there are many examples. And now there is a standard form in rational number. What is a standard form? For example, 5 by 6. Here you can see there is no common factor other than 1 in 5 by 6. So it is already in the standard form. But here 9 by 3. Here 3 is a common factor in numerator and denominator. So here you can just take the common factor out and just cancel it, and the remaining 3 by 1 is now in the standard form. Now comparison between any two rational numbers. For example, 5 by 6 and 2 by 3. So it is very difficult to convert it in decimals and then checking which one is greater or smaller. So we can do one thing. We can take LCM of the denominators. Here LCM is 6, and just equate the denominator. For example, here denominator, it's the LCM is 6, so for 5 by 6 it will remain the same. For 2 by 3 it will be 4 by 6. So now you can compare it easily, 5 by 6 and 4 by 6, which is greater? Of course 5 by 6. So this implies 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 3. So if you have to compare between any two or three rational numbers, just equate the denominator and then you can do it easily. Now number line. How to represent a rational number in the number line? For example, you can take 3 by 4. Here 3 by 4 you can see is greater than 0 but smaller than 1. So draw a number line. 0, 1, minus 1 for just example. So divide the number line between 0 and 1 in 4 parts. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the third part in the 4 is 3 by 4, representing 3 by 4. Another example, 4 by 6. This again is greater than 0, less than 1. Here 0, 1. You can divide it in 6 parts. And the fourth one, 1, 2, 3 and fourth. Fourth part is 4 by 6. If the numerator is greater than denominator, so you can just change it in mixed fraction. For example, 3 2 by 3. And now you can see 3 2 by 3 is greater than 3 but less than 4. So draw a number line. Here 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Divide it in 3 parts, 1, 2 and this is the third part. So this part 2 by 3, 3, 2 by 3. This is 3 2 by 3 representing. So it's a easy topic, number line. Now we'll go for little standard ones like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So addition. So addition is like normal addition. For example, if we take in algebra a plus b or 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, it is similar in rational numbers also, but there is a denominator, of course. For example, 2 by 3 plus 3 by 4. Again, if you have to add two numbers with different denominators, just take the LCM of denominators. Here it is 12 and then equate it. Then 2 by 3 will be 8 by 12 and 3 by 4 will be 9 by 12. Now just simply add it by taking the LCM, the denominator same, and you can do it. So 17 by 12 is the answer. And there are some properties of rational number while doing the additions. The first property, if there are two rational numbers a by b and c by d, so the result we get after addition, for example, this will be also a rational number. Second property, if there are two numbers a by b and c by d, you can just interchange it. Like you can write first c by d plus a by b, it will not change the result. Third property, if there are three numbers a by b, c by d plus e by f, here also you can interchange it. You can add two numbers first and then the third, or you can do it at the same time. It doesn't matter, the answer will be same. For example, here a by b and c by d, you can add it first and then e by f. It will not affect the answer. Fourth property, it is additive inverse. What is additive inverse? If there is any number a, so additive inverse of a is minus a. It means any number which can cancel the result, that can add up and give the result 0. For example, 2 by 3. इसका additive inverse होगा minus 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 plus minus 2 by 3 will be 0. So this is the concept of additive inverse. Now we'll go for subtraction. It is similar as addition, but you can't interchange the digit. For example, 2 by 3 minus 4 by 3, it will be minus 2 by 3. Okay, but if you interchange it like 4 by 3 minus 2 by 3, it will give 2 by 3. So the numbers will be changed. So we can't do it in this part. So it is simple. Just if there are numbers with different denominators, for example 2 by 3 and 4 by 5, just take the LCM. LCM will be 15, and then just change the denominators and equate it. For example, here it will be 10 by 15, and in 4 by 5 it will be 12 by 15. Now you can do it easily. 10 by 15 minus 12 by 15 is equal to minus 2 by 15. You can't interchange the digits in subtraction. Now we'll see multiplication. Multiplication. There are also some properties in multiplication. First we'll see the properties. For example, there are two rational numbers a by b and c by d. So if we multiply a by b into c by d, the result will be the rational number. Second property, there are two rational number a by b and c by d. You can interchange it, doesn't matter, the result will be same. C by d into a by b also will be the same. Third property, a by b into c by d into e by f. If there are three rational numbers, you can multiply it simultaneously, or you can just multiply two and then can multiply it by third. For example, here a by b into c by d, then you can multiply the result with e by f. The result will be same. Fourth, multiplicative inverse. What is this? For example, there is a number a by b. What is multiplicative inverse? If we multiply a rational number with any number, for example x, if the result is 1, then it is a multiplicative inverse of the following number. For example, 2 by 3 into 3 by 2 is equal to 1. So 3 by 2 is a multiplicative inverse of 2 by 3. So any number 5 by 10, just turn the digit upside down and it will be the multiplicative inverse. So it's easy. Now we'll see division. It's easy, same as multiplication. For example, here is a number a by b divided by c by d, where c by d cannot be 0 because we have seen in the definition that q can't be 0. So c by d cannot be 0. So if you have to divide a by b by c by d, just do it a by b into d by c. Just reciprocate the divisor. So here you can see the example. For example, 2 by 3 divided by 5 by 6. So just reciprocate it, is equal to 2 by 3 into 6 by 5. So you can just cut it down to 4 by 5. So this was the concept of rational numbers. You can further go for questions in your R.S. Agarwal and NCERT book, and if any doubt, you can just drop it in the comment box. Thank you.